Slop, 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 slop. Feels like you can't escape the slop fest. Whether it's in the form of Funko Pops, tacky merchandise, or mid to terrible films that sole purpose is to feed off nostalgia, the average consumer can't get enough of corporate slop. Looking specifically at films and TV shows, each year hosts a smorgasbord of slop that can feed an army of middle-aged white women until they learn to stop giving minorities the stink eye whenever they walk past one. But nowadays, it feels like the average consumer is more conscious on choosing to support good films, rather than mid-films designed to bait the senses with an opportunity to go back in time when things were simpler. But if you look at the charts recently, it seems like we've gotten more L's than W's in terms of worthwhile films. Almost as if Disney decided the consumer had enough of quality content and began a decades-long famine that only left live-action adaptations that no one asked for to feast on. But generally speaking, the average consumer tends to ignore the slop. But with the recent release of a Minecraft movie, I'm starting to think we haven't learned our lesson yet. Anyone with any form of respect for themselves could have smelled the slop from miles away. With the trailers and images of what the CGI characters would look like, you would think that would have been enough to deter people from watching this movie. Yet the people came out in droves to watch what they knew deep down was slop. Why? I already know the answer, but let's play it out. I tried to answer this question by watching the movie for myself, and it's slop. Point blank slop. There are little to no redeeming qualities to this movie. Well, maybe Jennifer Coolidge, but even then, she couldn't justify me wasting my time with this poor excuse of a movie. Like a confused masochist, unsure if he wants to be whipped for the 100th time, I sat there watching what can only be described as slop, drenched in nostalgia to mask the foul odor of corporate greed. It lacked imagination, heart, and soul, which is a detriment to an IP such as Minecraft. They should have called it Jack Black's catchphrase, the movie. It was obvious that the figureheads wanted Jack Black to carry the entire movie on his shoulders, which failed. Well, semi-failed. But to put it simply, a Minecraft movie is bad. Soulless slop that was meant to fail at arrival, but it didn't. And before I say anything else, if I get any comments that goes along the lines of, "Oh, but it's a kids movie," I will personally pray for your downfall. What an absolute shitty point to make. What, are you telling me that kids don't deserve quality content? You say that as if we haven't gotten amazing shows made for younger audiences, like Adventure Time, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Gravity Falls, Bluey, Phineas and Ferb, and so on. That excuse of having low expectations for a movie made for kids only serves to give opportunities for corporations to continue to make slop freely, without issue. Everyone deserves quality content. And let's not pretend a Minecraft movie wasn't made to catch the attention of people who grew up playing Minecraft, who are probably adults by now. No, stop giving these corpo bastards excuses to make slop. But again, we have to ask the question, how did the Minecraft movie succeed when failure seemed imminent? Success in terms of them surpassing the initial cost to produce the film, $150 million to make, and earned $750 million worldwide, with estimates indicating that it could reach over $1 billion. The simple answer? Brain rot. Humor now consists of saying the same thing over and over again until everyone starts laughing. No punchline, no setup, just a funny sounding word, and boom, the next meme of the month. In an attempt to hone in on this behavior, they hired Jack Black to say mundane things in a funny way like chicken jockey, flint and steel, the nether, ender pearl, and so on. Low effort content that would for sure capture the admiration of the younger audiences. Which, of course, it did. But what's the big deal in all of this? Who cares if low-effort films manage to succeed because it managed to get people to laugh at mindless ramblings of a middle-aged man? Well, let's talk about what the Minecraft film has produced and what it could mean for the future of cinema. First, what did the Minecraft movie create?
Ungodly human behavior.
Look, Folks, I can sit here for 5 minutes and yap about what a movie theater is, adding all the fancy words to go along with it. But I'll keep it real simple. A movie theater is a public space. Yeah, public, which means everyone. Not just you, everyone. So, I don't know, maybe it's not a good idea to scream and throw several tons of popcorn everywhere over chicken jockey. Trust me, it's really not that serious. There are some that kicked it up a notch by bringing a live chicken to the screening. This shit is just straight up embarrassing. Acting like total animals over nothing. I hope this is a trend that dies after this Minecraft fiasco. Speaking of trends, let's talk about what the future could look like with the success of the Minecraft movie. There's a high chance that studios could begin a trend of creating low-effort, unapologetic slop to the masses with the hope that we'll consume the slop because of meme-worthy moments. Nostalgia alone won't cut it. Disney has proven that point. But have a funny guy say words or phrases in a funny way? Well, shit, they got the attention of the people. My friends, when we consume the slop, we allow them to be lazy. We allow them to not give a fuck. I shit you not, when the Minecraft movie first hit theaters, there were some reports of some screenings where they showed an unfinished version of the movie. That's the version that I saw. I mean, look at this shit. How the fuck does this even happen? Easy. They don't give a fuck. Let me paint you a picture. You go to the movies to pay for a ticket for the Minecraft movie with your hard-earned cash. Cash earned in your minimum wage job that you know goddamn well they ain't paying you enough to do half the shit they're making you to do. Anyways, you go sit down, and when the movie finally starts, you immediately notice that the CGI looks like utter dog shit. Then you realize, oh, I'm watching an unfinished cut of the movie. Some of you may be infuriated by this revelation, which is absolutely understandable. Some of you may think it's funny and not care. Granted, I thought it was pretty funny too. But folks, not caring is a problem. Sure, it's funny now, but what happens when studios start to release unfinished products over and over again? Wouldn't it be so funny now? As corny as it might sound for me to say this, I am worried for the future of movies. I am afraid that if we continue to give our money to watch slop, then that's all we're gonna get. Slop. Instead of studios making an attempt to make a competent film worth the high prices of movie tickets and what follows, they will give us slop and expect us to eat the slop. Comrades, please, don't consume the slop. Be decent human beings while watching a movie in a public theater. Demand better quality content. Don't pay to watch a movie you know is shit. If not, then get ready for another 4 installations of the Minecraft slop film, and other slop films that will follow in the trend.
I was walking in Dubai, and there was a guy that was walking in Dubai, and he goes to a bench, and he starts walking in Dubai, arms against the Dubai, and he does 4, and he gets up, and he walks in Dubai. And I'm like, I looked at my assistant, I said, Dubai.
They love crushing a loaf. They love